Open, lucky break there for the D. And really the defense fouling there to prevent.
Much better off making him go to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Warriors making a change here. Dishes it to James. Fades and shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 5. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Cleveland with it. James kicks to Thompson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Crisp pass into the paint.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry outside, and that one's good. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already.
We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself.
We expect so much.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
The drive by a good.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. You know how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Here's LeBron. Outside Irving. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Thompson, and terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
What, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin? I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Spates checked in for Golden State. Irving kicks to James. The screen from Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Thompson's got 8 points.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Spates kicks to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And another three for Golden State.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Warriors leading by 6.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Warriors also with a sub. Bogut's checked in.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And Thompson throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Thompson. It's stolen by Curry. The finish, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And you know what?
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
6 seconds left to play in the first half. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Shot is no good. And we've reached halftime in this one.
Thank you, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 6 assists. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Curry in at the 1. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through, Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Warriors leading by 9. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Over to the left wing. Green against Love. Clock at 4. Green, the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. James with it, ready now by Barnes. Here's Mozgov, and it's good off the back rim and in. Mozgov's got his first 2 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejao checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for James. And Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. In the corner, Irving with it. Net ball, great assist by Love. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Warriors leading by 8. Livingston kicks to Green. Livingston dishes to Green. And stolen by Love. The drive by Smith. The quick look, no good that time.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Irving passes to Jefferson. Here's Varejao. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Irving double team. Smith kicks to Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Green with the block. That time on the assist by Barnes. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry. Irving against Thompson. Irving attacking. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson with the bucket.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Smith dishes to Irving, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. The Cavaliers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And that one falls for Irving. Both free throws good for Irving. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Hey.
Warriors leading by 17. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Williams is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Green, good, and Curry. Gets the assist. Yes, Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Cavaliers trail by 17 to the inside. And Love gets it to go.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And so here is Golden State. They double team Curry. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Bogut the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Well, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
And Williams drops them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Warriors leading by 13. To the middle. And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
James kicks to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for Kevin Love. Curry attacking. Barnes dishes to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State. He rifled that one in from distance. 33 points for Steph Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Love goes in. Nice D from Bogut.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
That one goes. Counter.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game. One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Curry. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Curry's got 38 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And that one's good. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Curry with the three, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Thompson. Rebound Bogut.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From outside the arc. Shot's good. Curry's got 47 points.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Dellavedova. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew,